458, contact approach 128.12. 128.12, American 2458 Heavy.
Test. Test.
The Hotel Charlie, contact Washington Center 135.5. Washington 135.5 for Delta India Charlie. Thank you. Iberia 10, turn left lane 270.
Alright guys, part 3 of the home stretch. Even with 3 parts, the first part still clipped off like 2 hours of the intro of the dispatch and all that crap, and most of the ground on
sorry, Iberia
Barcelona.
Iberia 10, drift to left 270 now, and also request permission to leave the car for less than a minute.
Iberia 10 was a report back.
We will go.
So here's everybody coming on in the U.S. So we're getting close. Just about 180 off of land, 168 to the north of us is Nantucket. It looks like. So on the home stretch. There's some good shots there. Say cross the pond again. Yeah, no kidding. This has been a freaking marathon. Crazy. Still seeing if I can get a 2-3 Zulu freaking TAF. Still can't. Anyhow. Not even sure.
Boston ground, American 1005. With information, Charlie ready to take the I-part to Miami International. My current distance is at the Terminal C. Terminal Bravo. Last one, aircraft, New York Center. My apologies.
Still looking at a 23:22 on time. Time now is 22:10. Just over about an hour and 12 minutes. I hope to have you on the ground. Been en route now for 7 hours and 30 minutes.
Iberia 10 back on station.
So we're...
Iberia 10, thank you.
Are we going to block in at, what did PFPX say we were looking at? 8 hours and 5 minutes? I don't know. It's going to be close. I'm thinking closer to 8.5, but oh well, he's counting. I think 8.5. So his wind's kicked up about halfway, right up to 100 knots.
New York Center, Southwest 5624 with you, flight level 370.
Look at his sector. I'm still debating whether to make this request.
Southwest 5624, New York Center, descend and maintain, flight level 270.
Or make that with DC as we come across Sea Island in the
what was that altitude for Southwest 5624?
Descend and maintain, flight level 270.
Center maintain flight level 270, Southwest 5624.
So I think that'll shave a good half hour off almost if I can get that routing. That's what I originally had optimized in PFPX. I think that's why it's blocking us in at just over 8, and we're showing about 8.5. So. Center American 545 request.
American 545, New York Center.
Yes, sir. Not sure if this is your purview, if I need to make this with DC, but after Sea Island, we were wondering about Medina for the Hyper 7. The route string we got from the events folks have us. It's a pretty strange route.
American 545, you're telling me. You're going to have to make that request with Washington, so I'm going to hand you off before you get to Sea Isle.
All right, no problems. We'll look for that handoff at Sea Isle. Thanks. So they obviously, they know too.
Iberia 10, proceed directly as usual. Azuli. AZ Echo Zulu Uniform. Resume on navigation.
Yeah, direct to the waypoint and resume navigation. Iberia 10.
So they're well aware that the route strings, apparently, I'm not the only one. But we'll have to make that request with DC. He'll hand us off prior to Sea Isle, so no worries. It should work out. Those arrivals are nice and lined up with our runway assignment. So if center's on the ball, then they'll be able to tell me the Hyper 7, 19 right, 19 left, 19 center. And then I know their page is expecting, I think they're vectoring everybody to the ILSs, or that's what they're planning on doing. They should be in South Ops, so Hyper 7 is what we should look for from the east. And the stars terminate obviously at the initial approach fixes for the ILSs, so we can take an ILS, and I think they'll be fine. We're gonna, oh, they have a gate checker too. Forgot about this. This is cool. We usually, I think, go to like A15, whatever the heavies are. I guarantee they're all going to be full. So this is where the aircraft are at the moment. I think we can take A19 as well. So yeah, I needed to open this up again.
New York Center, good afternoon, Delta 295 Heavy with you, level 360.
Delta 295, New York Center, block 7104.
So I have ramp control.
7104, 295.
So look at the whole eastern seaboard is lit up. This is awesome. So 144 out of the
295, New York Center, radar contact 86 miles east of Zibit. Welcome aboard.
295.
Iberia is now behind me and above me at 2100. Wonder if I don't think he's close enough for me to see him. No. So we're bringing up the rear of the chain here. Still a few more stragglers wanting to come across, but right now concentration's on the arrival flow. Probably about half, 3/4 of us are down.
624, contact Boston Center 134.0.
From earlier. Here's Atlanta's arrival.
134.0, Southwest 5624.
Miami. Iberia 10 now. And these guys, Atlanta, IAD. We can check out here's the arrivals that are left. Here's me. We're looking at 42 more. There were over 100 earlier. And the departures. So we're still
Yes, sir, Southwest 5624. What frequency was it supposed to contact again?
still busy.
Boston Center 134.0.
Alright, I'll go to Boston Center 134.0, Southwest.
So the only thing I'm worried about is we're going to have to make this request fairly quick. This is Sea Isle here. He's going to hand us off prior to that. And we're going to have about probably between this distance before we hit Sea Isle to try to go direct Medina. And that'll start the Hyper 7, and that'll run right along here and then in. Right along here and then down. And that'll be nice and easy, nice and simple. So we'll have some quick FMC reprogram to do in the CDU. But right now I have no clue what freaking runways. Not in range of Dulles' ATIS yet. Looks like we've got one center controller now, 135.5.
And good evening, New York Center. Iberia 291 with you, flight level 350, inbound 45 nautical miles from Slotin.
Hopefully they all
Iberia
stay
291, New York Center, squawk 7145. 7145, Iberia 291.
$100 out of Azizu. Not within eye shot yet of land. An eye on Iberia 10 here off my right rear. It's 2,000 above now. Got good vertical. Yeah, he's fine. He's moored.
Iberia 291, New York Center, radar contact, 15 miles east of Slayton. Welcome aboard.
I figured Slayton.
Say again, Iberia 291. Iberia 291, radar contact, 15 miles east of Slayton.
And it's obviously the end of the Oceanic right here.
Roger. Iberia 291.
I don't know why the previous Oceanic controller was like giving me that other fix, which was way down here to contact as a reference point to contact the frequency I'm on now, which is New York High. He should have just said.
Good afternoon, Egypt.
He should have just said contact, you know, after crossing Slayton, contact New York on 28.3 or whatever. That'd have been that. Instead, I had to hunt, and he spelled the waypoint wrong, and he had the frequency.
East Air 632 New York Center, squawk 7163.
So, and he had the frequency all backwards as well. So I had to figure that out for him. Put in a fix that was off track, off route, off everything. That was crazy. Anyways, then he comes back and texts me and says, yeah, that was for Atlanta. And I was like, what? Like, okie dokie. Now, let's see what Dulles is doing. 210 at 18. Man, this is going to be, if those winds stay like that, this is going to be stupid trying to land this thing. I hope, time is it in DC? It's only 6:30. So hopefully they stay on. We're still tracking on in here. Iberia 10s, DC8 trying to stay with me. 616, 291. That's the one crossing.
And each day 3632 New York Center radar contact. Welcome aboard. Thank you.
So right now we're estimating still 2321Z. It's 2220. So right now we're at just under an hour. We've been en route now for 7 hours and 50 minutes. So still thinking our, depending on if we get this routing or not after he's going to hand us off prior to Sea Isle, which is SIE right here. We'll make that routing request with DC for Medina, and hopefully we can shave about a half hour off this ridiculous route string they gave us. So we'll jump on Bravo 24 direct Sea Isle, which includes these waypoints right here.
Airmail 4585 New York Center, squawk 7147.
Hey Brian, good to see you on the channel. We're talking about crap-ass route strings that the events coordinator gave us, and the previous oceanic controller didn't know what sector he was handing me off to. A bunch of other stuff. It was nuts. I had to find waypoints for him, find frequencies for him. Finally figured it out. So that YouTube's processing the end of that last video. Hopefully it shows all that in the transmissions, and me going, what the hell? And by the way, when's the 23 DC TAF gonna come out? Shit, I've been waiting for it forever. Can't get a freaking TAF around this place. What's going on? It's just 2100, that's it. It's like, that's it, you guys can't come in anymore, no weather. And it's gonna go down to 2 miles and rain showers, broken at 15. I can shoot that approach just fine, but here's my gates here. This is real-time gates at IAD, isn't that cool? Not with real-world aircraft, but the user aircraft. So.
Airmail 4585, New York Center radar contact 112 miles east of the Nantucket VOR. Welcome aboard.
Here's all the center controllers online, the approach controllers, tower, ground ATIS, delivery. I'm thinking about it. Just roll it on over. I could do it with an engine out too, with this nice little feature here called thrust.
American 545, same mark number.
American 545, 0.83.
Iberia 10, maintain Mach 0.80 or slower.
Sorry about that. They're trying to, still having a time
Mach
separating.
0.80, slower, Iberia 10.
He's going to slow down that DC-8 behind me. So this little thing called thrust asymmetric computer here. It works for an engine out. I can fly coupled, I believe, down to Cat 2. I wonder if it works inverted. Never tried that in Trip 7. And Center American 545, we can bump that up a little bit if you need to for in-trail spacing.
And American 545, maintain Mach 0.82 or greater.
Okay, 0.82 or greater for 545. So we're going to give him a little bit of help here. We'll go 0.84 and give him some separation. Get me into Dulles a little bit quicker. I've been trying to lose this guy. He's right here. I overtook him, and then he overtook me, and but that's him. This is me. And the controllers have been trying to keep the two of us separated pretty much since 43 North 50 West and 41 North 60 West. Pretty much after we got handed off from Gander over to New York, so. We'll bump that. What the hell? Oh, somebody's on text only. Let's see, who else? And IAD ATIS on 134.850. I'm going to cheat a little bit. See if I can tune their ATIS.
Selection. Taxiways and runways. Ramp is non-movement area. Alter taxi on east or west side of ramp. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information November.
Yeah, I know, Brian, huh?
Washington Dulles International Airport ATIS information November. 21520. Ramp 210 at 18.25. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 6,000. 16,000 scattered. 25,000.
295, contact Washington 5.5.
2.12. Altimeter 286.
Thank you.
Arrivals expect ILS or visual runway 19 right, 19 center, runway 19 left. Departing runway 19 center, run 19 left. Simultaneous approaches are being conducted to our runways. North to airmen.
Alright, that doesn't help me out here. By the way, we just made a right turn to Linus. Yeah, Brian, We know if they throw an uncommanded reverser deployment at me again, I could probably handle that one out, even though I'm 130 out of Sea Island right now. I think I could still make that from 330. What do you think? Just cut them both off. Show you guys the flight plan that we had for myself. If I can click on it. Actually, it'd probably be better to show you in PFPX. Here was the flight plan that we dispatched. I don't know if it's too small for you to see that there. So that was the route they, route string they gave us from the events coordinator. And what's in question is everything after Sea Island, basically, right here. This part of the string. And I emailed them last night, and they said, well, that's what we coordinated with. But if you go up here to the events en route and approach transition, it just didn't make
be back in about 5 minutes. Is that okay?
It just doesn't make any sense to go way out.
No, you're good. 632. I don't even have you on my screen, so.
And then in. So we're going to request Sea Island direct Medina here, which lines up with the Hyper 7 here. And
I'm sorry, Egypt there at 632. My apologies.
So this is the transition here.
Roger.
And hopefully a 19 left or 19 center. Actually, I'd probably rather take 19 center and be done with it. So looks like I see land coming up there, maybe. Either that or it's just a change in the ocean color. So as far as the approaches go, we can take a 19 center RNAV-Z if we want from Mueller. Or we can just take the ILS at Hoosier. And as you can see, Hoosier's the termination fix for the transition, for the 19 center transition there. So either way, it'll work out. I'm just going to have to reprogram the FMC really quick on the fly when we get the handoff here shortly. So we're not that far out of Sea Island right now. And weather-wise, few at 6,000, that's more than enough for the approach with 10 miles. The RNAV-Z, we can shoot that in this airplane at RMP 10. The requirements, so our requirements are RMP 0.3. We can do a heck of a lot better than that, and we'll probably need it with the frame rates being as bad as we are. And we'll take a vertical RMP of 125. Decision height will be 740. And notice this is barometric, this is not radio. We'll turn off DME updating, and that is 469 feet above the ground. We'll have the required RVR 60 or 1 1/4 for all performance categories of the airplanes, and the descent angle is 3 degrees, so we'll monitor all that on the way down with the missed approach to 4,000 to BOPIC. So, and there's the missed approach there. That's kind of the plan. It's going to be similar on any runway. So, nice and easy, hopefully. So, there's land there. Probably be a dusk arrival. And here's our aircraft here.
Evergreen 150 from New York Center, welcome aboard.
And we're going to miss the icing here, icing there, icing everywhere, mountain obstruction, visibilities. So I'm hoping to miss all that crap. We can submit a PIREP. Brian, you'll like this. If I need to.
American 545, contact Washington Center 135.5.
Okay, over to DC 35.5 for 545. We'll see you, thanks.
On the center, Mecca 194, flight level 360.
Mecca 194, Washington Center, good afternoon, welcome.
Good job on New York on this handoff, so I've got plenty of time now to make this request here. We'll do that here in just a second. And, Center, good evening, American 545, 330 smooth with the request.
American 545, Washington Center, being go ahead.
Yes, sir. After Sea Island, the route string we got was kind of strange. After Sea Island, we were wondering if we could take direct Medina for the Hyper 7.
Negative. Medina's unavailable. Are you able to fly the route as depicted?
That's affirmative. We can fly that route. Just unsure what to expect at the end of that.
We got you covered. We've been doing it all day. It's a special one worked out to avoid taking in from the north.
Yeah, no worries. 545, thanks.
Yes, system. Center, good afternoon.
All right, so they're wanting us to. They're doing it.
Washington Center, good afternoon. Southwest 8291, climbing flight level 20 for flight level 230.
So that is the right route string that they
American
wanted
545 cross Smyrna at maintain 17000. And the Dover altimeter 2990.
Okay, that was Moran at 17,000 for 545.
Will be Smyrna Echo November Oscar.
That's Smyrna at 17,000 for 545, thank you.
This is Center, good afternoon. This is United 1078 Heavy with you, 100 miles south of Wilmington, flight level 360.
1678 Washington Center, good afternoon. Recycle transponder, correction. Your radar contact is reestablished, 94 South, Wilmington, VOR, flight level 360, squawk 7045.
Squawking 7045, United 1678.
Alright, so Smyrna there.
Washington Center, Southwest 3291 with you, flight level 230.
Southwest 3291 Washington, good evening.
Put us back on inches. (2986) selected. Still don't know the arrival.
Washington Center, hello, Iberia 10, flight level 350, Mach 0.80, less inbound, Delta India Alpha Alpha November.
So that's gonna, apparently this is the string they want us on. after Martinsburg. Not sure what their plan is. If it's going to be routed back around the north. Or...
Washington Center, radio check, Iberia 10.
Yeah, I'm on the other line, Iberia 10. Stand by.
So coming across the coast now.
Number 2, Mike Tango, contact New York Approach 125.7, good day.
And they gave us a Smyrna at 17.
Yeah, 10 Washington Center, good evening. Cross Smyrna, Echo November Oscar, I maintain 17,000, the Dover altimeter 299.0.
Echo November Oscar at same altitude.
17,000.
17,000 and Echo November Oscar, Iberia 10.
So we'll take auto brake 3. That should give us a clean margin. And 134 approach 146 here. We took this D-Rate 1 at 40C off of Barcelona, and we barely got off a 7 right. V2 was 160. That was crazy. We're in our descent now. They've given us that clearance. At least down to Smyrna. Vertical profiles on. Our actual is 151 under 450s for the required. So we'll monitor, just because it's a habit, for any cross-track or vertical deviation errors. This will start coming in here.
Washington Center, American 1005 with at flight level 360. And 1005 Washington Center, good evening.
So right now we've got winds off the left front out of the west at 31. On profile, on speed. We'll be in economy descent. 292.
753 Delta, contact Atlanta Center. That'll be 122.97, good day.
We're on 2297, or 3297 for 53 Delta.
Looking at the banana bar, it's a bit short of
Washington, good evening, FedEx 55 Heavy, flight level 360, 35 miles north of DPA.
For some reason, I don't have
any 5 Washington Center, good evening.
Data beyond that. That's kind of odd. We don't really need terrain on ND, but I'll show you what it looks like. Water's going to be in cyan there. And obviously we're well clear, nothing's pinging. And it's not really doing anything. I don't think we need weather radar. We'll save the frame rates. This is ORBX, just FTX and vector, nothing special on the scenery. We'll be flying into flight beams, Dulles. So coming across Sea Isle now here at about 16. Got a little bit of a cross-track error here horizontally, nothing to be alarmed about. We're still on. Looking good horizontally and vertically.
Consider the afternoon 370.
Turn on the lights now while I'm thinking about it.
Japan 632 Washington Center, good evening. Recycle transponder, squawk 7046.
Confirm 7046.
It's kind of odd. We're going to make Medina quite early. So been en route now 8 hours and 15 times 2251Z, at least in the simulator.
Squawk 7046 for Unitor 632.
Affirmative. AAL 623, contact Atlanta Center now. That'll be 132.97 today.
Copy 32-197 for AAL 623, thank you.
Southwest 3291, climb and maintain flight level 320, that'll be final.
320, Southwest 3291.
Lufthansa 4 Charlie Lima, contact Atlanta Center 132.97, good day.
Contact John Russell 132.97, listening to Charlie Lima.
Shamrock 173, contact Atlanta Center 132.97, good day.
Contact Atlanta Center 132.97, Shamrock 173, thank you, goodbye.
Still waiting for further from
Vatsim-Live, American 1005 has just crashed the simulator, so we'll be starting up the sign. Thank you for your support.
still trying to figure out what they're going to do with us. I have no idea. Hope that was at or below 17. Because we made that rather early.
Washington Center, good evening, American 296 with you climbing from 13,000 up to 17,000.
American 296, Washington Center, good evening. I maintain flight level 3201.
We're to flight level 320, American 296.
2986 now. Man, it's going to be one hell of a crosswind.
Level 3291, contact at Atlanta Center 132.97, good day. 3297, thanks for help. Southwest 3291.
American 3706, contact Atlanta Center, 122.907 today. November 1 Kilo Tango cross cover at maintain flight level 270.
Cross 1 is flight level 370 for 461 Kilo Tango.
So it's showing route of tolerance in there. It's just we have no real route other than the route string itself.
Sorry, DC Snow, don't hear me. American 3706, contact Atlanta,
So
13297.
we're waiting on, he's
November
probably,
1 Kilo Tango, my apologies. Got to be cross J-Bo at maintain 15000, all around 2987.
Alright, 2987, and we'll cross J-Bo at 15,000. 461 Kilo Tango.
coming into little clouds here. Just waiting on center to figure out how they're going to route us. Because right now we have no star, we have no runway assignment, no nothing. I do kind of have an idea where the airport's at, though. There it is. That's the end of it, right there. I'm actually going to speed intervene, and we're going to keep our speed up. Keep it at 290.
American 545, contact some approach 119.85, good day.
Okay, we're to approach 1985 for American 545, thanks.
Area 10, contact some approach 119.85, good day.
Approach 11985, Iberia 10, good day.
Oh, you kidding me? God, give me the wrong freaking number again. He's offline. Is that 126.1? Jesus Pete's.
Runway 19 center approach, thanks.
Approach American 545, 17,000, 13 short cross.
Say that again?
American 545, 17,000.
American 545, have you on my scope.
Yeah, center gave us a handoff to 1985. It doesn't look like that position is still there, so I found you, but we're inbound, I guess. We have the weather.
1985, 119.85. That position is still up. It's Potomac _1.
Okay, you want me to try him again, 11985? Approach American 545 Heavy, 17,000.
American 545 Heavy, Potomac approach, good evening. Proceed direct the Armo VOR Alpha Mike Lima to maintain 6,000. The Baltimore altimeter is 2987.
Okay, direct Alpha Mike Lima 2987 for 545.
Iberia 10, fly heading 280. Heading 280, Iberia 10.
So we still have no runway.
American 545, heavy, fly heading 280.
Okay, 280 for 545 on the heading. Do we have a runway assignment yet?
American 545, you'll get that when you contact Potomac, the next approach sector.
Hey, no problems. Thanks. Right to 280 now for 545. So we're going to have to program an approach. Now that's the only leg we've got left, so I'm just going to go into the arrivals. And it's going to be either this, or that. Those three, ILS 19 center, 19 left, 19 right. How interesting. Hopefully we can frickin' land this thing, we get decent frame rates and all that good stuff. So they are really keeping us well out of the way. Here we are right here. There's the airport. So either we're going to come up around here or we're going to come way around here. So I'm just going to keep the speed in at 290. We're still at 17,000. And we are direct Alpha Mike Lima. What's that called? So anyways, that's where we're at, what we're doing. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We're going to be down on the ground shortly. That's our only leg. Alright, so we've got the local altimeter. No rival, there isn't shit to brief right now. 17,290. We could say max, or we're at auto break 3. We're going to plan that at least. And we'll just go right for whatever approach that they give us. because all the controllers online. $10 miles. Winds, thank God, are down the center line now. 190 at 13. Dulles altimeter is going to be 2988, so that's the one we're going to want to tune. Not the nearest station that the controller's given us. So just going to roll that up right now. Oh crap, we're off track. We got out. Oh no, he did tell us heading select 280. Never mind. Stop that. I got so busy, I saw the track was AML and he gave us 280, and then I was like, dang. My bad. There's a golf course down there. Never have to. That looks like a nice one there, right on the coast. Woo! There's Baltimore. Hello, Baltimore. Surprised my frame rates are this good. BWI. Gonna turn up the floodlights of here now, so you guys can see on the panel, because we'll be getting into a dusk arrival here situation. The approach is pretty smooth, actually. Hopefully I can't pronounce that, but you commented on my last stream. Do appreciate that. Caselian 34, maybe. I'm like the only one in the sector, and they can't shortcut me or nothing. There's us there. We followed him in. So it looks like they're just going to direct 19 center. Southwest 9444. That's a hell of a flight number. Austrian, another trip 7 here. We'd probably be in sequence behind him. I'm wondering if they're going to...
American 545, contact Stomach approach on 126.1.
Okay, 26.1 for 545, thanks. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Again? Is he not there? God, that guy's not there. Approach 545's back with you. They're not there on 26.1.
American 545 verified. They are definitely still up 126.1.
126.1. We're not showing them in the controller list. We'll keep pinging them though. Approach American 545.
Alright, sorry, we had a little bit of lag, but American 545 Dallas approach Good evening. Alright, let's do this. Expect ILS runway 19 center, and the altimeter is 29888, descend maintain 3000.
Okay, descend maintain 3000, ILS 19 center, we can look for that, and 2988 on the altimeter, thanks.
Australian 195, descend maintain 3000. 3000, Australian 195. Southwest 9444, descend maintain 3000. Maintain 3000, Southwest 9444.
And I hope that's MRB. Nope. There we go, we're tuned. Tuned in here is indicated on the PFD. We're going to try to get down to 3000 as freaking quick as we can now. Checking 137 is going to be flaps 30.
Control mic approach, hello, Iberia 10, heading 280, descending 6000.
Yeah, roger that from Jacksonville there.
Iberia 10, Potomac approach, good evening.
Casual,
Expect ILS runway 19 left, down to 2988.
Alright, so the airport's off to our left.
Altimeter 2988, roger.
We got a runway assignment finally. The airport's over here some freaking where.
American 545 from right, heading 360, vectors for the descent.
Hey, right, 360 vectors for the intercept, 545.
And Australian 195, join the runway 19 left, localizer 180.
Coming through our upspeed now. Kind of figured they were going to do this.
Australian 195, join the runway 19 left, localizer 180.
We were given 19er center. Can we stick with that table 195?
Okay, I must have put it in wrong. Australian 195, join the runway 19er center, localizer.
19 center, localizer 195, thanks.
Alright,
Southwest
so
9444, join the runway 19 right, localizer.
tactical vectors.
Right, localizer Southwest 9444.
Gotta love it. We're now downwind 19 center. I just want to make sure the ILS is parked in the nav radio. 111.3. Alright. Let's hope it stays that way. .2988 still is the altimeter. Pretty good view. Winds are kicking me from the tail a little bit at 41 knots. We're going to go ahead and we're making our way down through 14. And we'll just keep, probably going to keep it around 200. Not sure what its spacing requirements are right now. And the localizer's tuned right here, so we got that. And we're not going to take that flight level change crap. We're going to get down a little bit. So let's keep in the vertical speed. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Downwind 19 center now. We've been given tactical vectors, northbound downwind for the and expect the ILS to the center. So we're making our way down from now from 13, descending through 13. On our way down to 3,000, we can expect some kind of base leg turn here shortly. So auto brake 3, let's pull up the chart.
No, starting at 195, 15 miles from Femco, cross Femco at above 1,500, clear ILS runway 19.
So decision height's now 371.
Aircraft Femco, Christian at above 1,500, clear ILS runway 19 center, option 1 in the pass.
We'll set 371, we should have done this earlier.
Southwest 9444, cross Mulkey at above 1,700, clear ILS runway 19 right.
Mulkey at
1,700, clear ILS 19 right, Southwest 9444.
Listening to the controllers. We can go radio altimeter 108 if we want to, so all categories, and we're set there. Missed approach is going to be 3,000, 111.3, and the approach course will set itself. What was that? Somebody down there?
American 545, turn left heading 220.
Left 220 for 545. Put in flaps 5.
Austrian 131, 20 miles for the top of descent. Set 9821. Negative. Austrian 131.
I swear for God the scenery better draw in, because I don't see it in there. It's over here.
Australian 195, contact those tower 120.1.
1 Austrian 195, good day.
Put in a little speed.
Southwest 9444, contact those tower 120.1.
West tower 120.1, Southwest 9444, thank you, good one, sir.
Jeez, was that 180 degrees almost? Damn near. It's about a 30-degree intercept, I think, right here, but that was pretty close. So VREF's going to be 137. Center is dialed. Cabin ready, check. Keep our speed up a little bit. Throw in the brakes.
Australian 9821, Potomac approach. Austrian 9821, go ahead, sir.
Is that chop?
Austrian 9821, descend via the Maple to arrival, expect ILS runway 19 center, Dallas altimeter 2988. Descend by the Maple 2, expecting 19er center, 2988. Austrian 9821.
Put the brake rack back in.
Bavarian 10 to 718 3000.
Descend maintain 3000, Iberia 10.
Still out of bounds. Why do I get the feeling we don't have... Alright, here's the rest of the... Entity. Kennedy. Where was Arc Ray? Hopefully this will tune. I think it will. It's the freaking MDA.
An American 545 flight heading 190.
190 now for 545. I think I have visual reference because I think we descended through the, yeah, we're at 38, we're down.
So let's do this. American 545, turn left heading 160, join the runway 19 left localizer.
Okay, 160 for the 19 left localizer, 19 center. 19 left or 19 center?
19 left, sir.
Okay, copy. We'll reset for the left side. Son of a bitch. You gotta be kidding me. It's a runway change. Fuck. We're okay. Decision height's 402. Now we're going to cancel IFR on that son of a bitch. Alright, that's set.
Iberian 10, turn right heading 360.
Sorry, say again?
Iberian 10, turn right heading 360.
Right heading 360, Iberia 10.
Yeah, we got it. We're back on. We're on the left side now. Loc mode is armed, and we're turning inbound now. We shouldn't pick up the glide slope for another few miles here. Single pilot 777 having to reset, reprogram everything on the fly. Glide slope's coming in. We'll arm the approach mode. Glide slope indicated in white in the PFD. Go around mode on the ICAS. We're good there. VREF double check, still 137. So 142 on the approach. Whoops. There's us right here. We're sliding right on down. You can see us geo-referenced nicely. That's quick. We've got opposite direction traffic. He's sliding into me. He's 7 above. Yeah, there he is. Right there. He just gave me an RA. Thanks for the RA, goddammit.
Iberian 10, turn right heading 320.
I don't see the airport.
Right heading confirmed 050.
So the airport's drawn in now. And I've got the airport, got the runway.
My apologies. Turn right heading 020.
No more side steps.
Right heading 080, Iberia 10.
020. 20 degrees.
Oh, you got me.
Roger, 020, sorry,
You taking
Iberia
shots
10.
of me?
American 545, 11 miles from Doomsday, cross Doomsday at above 1,500. Cleared ILS, approach runway 19 left.
Hey, Doomsday at or above 1,500, clear ILS 19 left approach for American 545, thanks.
And Austrian 9821, join the runway 19 center localizer. Starting the localizer 19 center, Austrian 9821. We're going to go runway 25 Zulu, join the runway 19 left localizer.
So we're going to put the gear down before we're
19 left localizer,
fully coupled and we can arm the speed brake.
Road runner 25 Zulu, maintain 180 knots at Ava.
How's my frame rates? Oh, they're in the teens. That's a lot better than they normally are. All right, 14 out. Winds are a little bit better, so to speak. Guess we can take flaps 20, how about that?
And I'll be hearing you 10, turn left heading, walk correction, turn left heading 220.
Alright.
Left heading 220, Iberia 10.
So missed approach is going to be 3,000.
And American 545, contact Dallas Tower 120.1, good day.
121 over to tower for 545, thanks. Good evening, Dulles Tower, American 545, heavy ILS 19 left.
American 545, heavy Dulles Tower, 19013, gust 19, or runway 19 left, clear to land.
Okay, 19 left, clear to land, American 545, thanks. Alright, full flaps, we're fully coupled, PFD. 2500 check, continue. You see white over red, we've got the runway. Speed, on loc, on slope. Flaps 30. Now hopefully this thing isn't so herky-jerky that I can't land this smoothly. We can set 3,000 now on the altitude window. .4 out. Well, this has been exciting. Get my own wind check, 190 at 13, thank you. We're getting pushed around a little bit up here, but not too bad, I don't think. Our center line's right here, in case you're wondering. Land 3 engaged, rollout and flare modes are armed. 1,000. At ref.
1,000.
1,000, check, continue. White over red, runway environment looks good, we'll continue. Try to take over at about 500 feet here, depends on how these frames are. 4.5 out.
Approaching 19 left.
19 left, verified. Still white over red. Getting beat up a little bit. Winds are shifting and gusting a hair.
500.
500 check, continue. 500 for 402. My airplane. My throttles.
Approaching minimums.
Philip Tower, road on that 25 Zulu, ILS 19 left. And we're at 6 miles. Romeo November 25 Zulu, caution wing turbulence flying Boeing 777 over the numbers, wind 19013.
Trying to beat that down there. Whoa, frame rates.
Here, V5, Romeo 25 Zulu. 5 Zulu, runway 10 left to the land, wind 19013, gust 19er.
60 knots.
10 miles, 19 left, roll on the 25 Zulu, thank you.
My brakes. I don't know if I can take this or not. We're going to shortcut it. Flaps up, landing lights off. There's no coast in this aircraft, in case you're wondering. This is really messed up. Our tiller is slightly jacked. Tower American 545, clear left side on Kilo 2 to A terminal.
You're 545. Contact ground 121.9er today.
21.9 for 545, thanks. AP, come on.
American 214, cleared to Charlotte Airport via Scranton, Florida departure and Westbound transition in filed. Maintain 3000. Expect flight level 280, 10 minutes after departure.
Auto brake, come on.
Departure frequency 135.5, SWAC 5641.
15641, American 214.
Gate 16, if we can take it.
American 214, squawk reback is correct. Push back and start is approved until taxi face west. You can expect runway 19 center.
Right here.
Call when you are ready for taxi.
Alright, we'll expect 19 center. We'll call you when ready for taxi, American 214.
Ground American 545, Kilo 2 for Alpha 16.
American 545. And make your right onto Fishing. Straight over Kilo, make right onto Juliet, left onto taxi line 79. And parking at Alpha 16, be on the right hand side.
Okay, right on Juliet, left on 79 there to 16545 minutes. should be right here.
Good evening. Road out at 25 Zulu, Lebl-Kiad on the 205, looking for the SBO.
There's our gear right here. I think I smacked that. Did you see what my landing rate was? It just glitches so far at the end. I don't have a smooth transition to the flare.
25 Zulu, taxi to parking via Juliet 1.
Taxi to parking by Juliet and Juliet 1, we'll go down to 25 Zulu, thank you.
So welcome to Dulles, everybody. Hope I didn't screw that up too bad. Gate's right here off to the right. Here's our equipment right here.
Ground American 214 ready for taxi.
I can't see where the daggone
American 214, runway 19 center, taxi via Zulu 1. Current altimeter 20988.
We're gonna call that where we want.
Alright, I see 2 runway 19 center via Zulu 1 and altimeter 20988 American 214.
And American 214, if you can confirm squawk 5641 and mode normal, please.
So we'll put us on ground power.
Yes, squawk 5641 American 214.
Jetway plugs are connected.
Oscar 9821 Heavy, just vacated 19 Center at Yankee 5.
Disarm and
Oscar 9821 Heavy, Dulles ground 2 at the parking location.
turn off the APU. Fuel pumps can come off.
Somewhere in the Charlie, sir, that's all I can tell you.
Beacon can come off. Demand pumps can all come off.
Alright, continue taxi down Yankee. Make left onto taxi line 80 to Charlie 27 for parking.
We can request deboarding.
We'll go continue on Yankee and Charlie 27.
Remember to operate the jetway. Alright. Alright, so they're going to load up. They're going to take the bags out. Take a look around, see what everybody's doing. And we need to open a door again. I thought I opened it. I guess I just disarmed it. Passengers are unloading. And we can turn off the transponder. Turn off weather radar. For a wonderful flight. And we can needles off, traffic off. And Ground American 545, just want to say thanks to everybody for a excellent event. Everybody did great.
Thanks, sir. We appreciate that comment. I will be sure to pass it along.
Okay. All right. Nice dusk arrival coming on here. Unloading. Is that Austrian over there? Sure is. That was not a bad event. 594. God damn, always with this airplane. It's right at the last minute. Anyways, we're calling that in the books after 8.5 hours. We'll take that and just kind of soak this in here. But thanks for tuning in. I have no idea what the next stream's going to be. I'll be back at work for 3 days. Hey, there's us. Gates are in east. So I usually don't, because I'm at work 10-hour shifts in flight control, so I usually don't feel like doing anything when I get home. But it was great. The event was great. We made our takeoff time just right. The Spanish controllers were excellent. There's only a few little hiccups along the way, but everybody's human. Oceanic was great. We had, I think, 4 Oceanic controllers. We had full ATC all the way through at all airports. It was amazing. And we'll reload the server here, and there's still people streaming in. And this started at 6 this morning at least. I think I can't remember when the earliest departures were, but 6 Central Time anyways. We got on, I think we started to stream at 08 and made our 14:43 takeoff time.
Ground, hello, Iberia 10 Kilo 7, request taxi to gate Charlie 5, sorry.
So definitely no complaints. Is that you, Kalishan?
Iberia 10 taxi parking via Juliet. Make left on the taxi line 81, then left onto the gate Charlie 5.
Oh, why is it? Oh, because I'm zooming in like an idiot.
Juliet, and staying in the entry point. Taxi via Juliet, left onto taxi line 81, and then the parking Charlie 5.
Let's make sure that none of these
Roger,
actually...
on Juliet, left will be taxi line 1,
yeah.
and then Charlie 5 for Iberia 10, thank you. American 214, contact tower 120.1, have a good day.
American Tower 120.1, thank you, American 214.
Ground United 1678 Heavy, Kilo 7, requesting stand to Charlie 5. United 1678 Heavy, you just missed that gate. Iberia 10 beat you to the punch. I have Charlie 3,
Where
Charlie 1.
is he?
Charlie 9 available. Have a day, Charlie 3, United 1678 Heavy, no problem.
Is that Iberia there? It's too small.
United 1678 Heavy. You can follow that GC8 in front of you. Taxi to parking via Juliet. Make left on the taxi line 81, and then a left onto the parking gate, Charlie 1.
So we got another aircraft on approach right here.
Flying the Iberian Thunderbird for Juliet, making a left on 81, making a left into Charlie afterwards. United 1678.
We'll watch him, probably see him on radar. Got. Hold on a second here. Iberia 291. And we got American 1661 trying to skirt in there. Another flight from Vienna and one from Dublin. So they're still coming in pretty hot and heavy. We'll watch some of these guys as some of their landings, I guess. We'll watch a couple of them here. Anyways, just an awesome event. Oh my god. My ass gonna hurt. Did he call for a gate assignment in the air? There he comes. What is that, A330? A300? Oh, that looked pretty good. Oh, you just took off. Okay, sorry, I didn't see that. For some reason, I thought you were at one of the gates. Another Iberia flight just landed. Yeah, we're on Vatsim. It's a CTP 2018. Across the pond. Thanks for flying over to Dulles, or back out of Dulles, I guess, to catch my landing there. Hope you have a great flight yourself. Yeah, Iberia 29. Where'd you go? Are you 291? Yeah, you're wait. Yeah, you're 291. I think. Let me refresh. What's your call sign? You American 214? Oh, John, is that you? Yeah, it's got to be you. Say, hey, don't worry about flying the plane. Just worry about talking to me.
Oscar 9821 shutting down, sir. Kudos to everyone involved in the Washington area. Thanks very much.
Thanks for stopping by today.
Have a good rest of your afternoon.
Alright, we're going to clear the gates for the incoming now. We'll cut the stream off here. Well, can't do that without watching one more now. Yeah, copy 214.
Good afternoon, ground Iberia 291, runway vacated on Chilaway.
Iberia 291, you can begin taxi on Juliet. Do you have a preferred gate for your parking?
Roger, we're back to Juliet, gate of our choice. Thank you. Iberia 291.
Alright, who's this cat coming in? Is that another Iberia flight? No, that's Austrian. I think he's the one coming in from Vienna.
Iberia 10, reporting on blocks at 2357. Thank you for your services, guys.
Right.
Have a good night. Bye.
Piano bars.
Thanks for stopping by.
Nice. Very nice. So we got Iberia and Austrian in the house all over CTP 2018 today, and American for that matter.
Zero United 1678, heavy reporting on the block as well. Charlie 3, thank you very much for the whole team at Washington and for the brilliant ATC service. Have a nice evening and bye-bye.
Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day.
Alright guys, that's enough I think for us. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. 3-part stream. So, you guys have a good night, and we'll see you next time.